I've always dreamt about my own dedicated space to work in and shoot videos. A YouTube studio, if you will. But building it has been a total disaster. I fucked up on so many levels and I don't want you to do the same. My name is Toms Jurjeks. I create videos about photography and videography. Welcome if you're new here, and in today's video I want to tell you 6 mistakes you should avoid in case you also plan to build your studio, or this can serve as an inspiration for your own build out. And a note, I'm not paid by any of the brands seen in the video, so I'm free to say my honest thoughts, and if you like any of those things, you can find links to everything in the description below. 2 months ago, we moved to Portugal and got ourselves a place with quite many bedrooms, and I decided that this room is quite good one to build the office/studio. First, I planned out what is going to go where. I wanted my desk to be here, this ugly blue wall tile painting whatever thing to be covered with sound panel slats, some picture in the corner to cover the other ugly painting, a big furniture with shelves and drawers to put all my shit somewhere, and above them some nice shelves to put the pretty shit. I must mention that it is not all that bad. I really love this space and it is very functional and a lot better option than using my living room, but looking back now I can tell you that one of the first mistakes was miscalculation of time needed. I expected everything to be done within a month and thought I'm being generous. I had a month off from work as well as from content creation, so I was almost fully dedicated to this and still didn't manage to make even half in that time period. And there is not much you can do about it, since you will be making million trips to IKEA, forget things, and just painting one coat of wall will take you a lot longer than you imagine. You must accept the fact that it will take 2 times longer to do whatever you have imagined, otherwise it will lead you to the second mistake: stress and pressure. Looking back now, every day and week I was putting so much pressure on myself to finish quicker, restart content creation, work with amazing brands, and so on. Things take time and you need of course to do your best, but there is no point of stressing over something you can't control. Third mistake to definitely avoid is incorrect planning of your space and organization. If you want to keep your space neat and well organized, you need a lot of space to, first of all, keep things you don't use daily out of your reach, like in a big closet or some storage, and second, the things you use often, they need to be tucked away in a well organized way, but also easily accessible. And for that, you need furniture, boxes, shelves, drawers, and most importantly, space in the room where to put it all. I bought these 2 Kallax furnitures from IKEA, tipped them on the side, added some drawers, and obviously spray painted the handles matte black, just like I did with the outlets, for them not to pop out on the dark wall and furniture. And also spent enormous amount of time trying to organize and put all of these things in place, trying to sort them by category, by kind, and it was just so much, but I think I managed. So before you build out your studio, think where are you gonna put all your stuff. Another mistake is miscalculating the budget. You'll spend way more money than you have imagined. Although I had access to a wood workshop and I built many things myself, including this huge 160 by 80 centimeter desk, I still had to get legs for the table, for example. Sure, I could have gotten the $5 IKEA legs, but I wanted a proper and ergonomic standing desk, and it did cost me more than $300. This one I bought on Amazon. It's from a brand Meizo. And even though it costs a bit, to be fair, it is just so worth it because it's super sturdy and supports my heavy surface, but most importantly, my health is priceless. So you need to be smart where you put your money to, and most of the times it is worth it, but you will end up spending more than you thought you will, especially on small things and accessories. And speaking of ergonomics, this is a huge mistake I made previously and I was not ready to repeat it again. Since I did not want to save on my health, this is where most of my budget went towards too, but I can say the investment has definitely already paid off. The most important upgrade for me was the chair. I got this ergonomic chair on Amazon from a brand called Saiho, and it ticks all of the boxes like reclining back, lumbar support, adjustable headrest, soft fully adjustable elbow rests, and just so many more little neat features that make working long hours a lot more comfortable. The only thing I did was spray paint the legs matte black, and I changed the original casters to these rubber ones. Also got them on Amazon. Another big investment in ergonomics, as I mentioned previously, was the standing desk from Amazo. It is electronic, of course, with height memory. It comes with 2 motors, so it can lift a lot of weight, and I do use the height adjustment very often throughout the day. I also bought this rubber pad to prolong my standing. It is the Amazon brand, a knockoff, of course, from the original Ergodriven. I was just not ready to spend $120 for a mat. Sorry, Ergodriven. As for the desk setup, currently only the monitor arm and the BenQ screen bar light are the only ergonomic things. I was a bit skeptical about the light bar, but ended up using it way more often than I thought I would. It helps to create a nice mood, helps with the eye strain since I am editing photos and videos for a really long time, and it also really looks sleek. I still need to upgrade to a 32-inch 4K monitor and some monitor shelf organizers, but that will come over time. I will be making my full desk setup video very soon, where I will mention every single piece of equipment I use here, so stay tuned for that. And lastly, the final mistake. I was naive enough to believe that everything will be exactly how I imagined. Unfortunately, it is not going to be like that. Lots of things you want to buy are hard to find or unavailable. Some things are technically not possible in your space, and sometimes when you get there to implement something, your room might simply be better off without it. So don't worry about it too much and instead make the most use of what you already have. In my case, I still have a lot of work to do here. I'll put up some shelves on this wall, print my photos, I have to make a slat wall and drastically improve the soundproofing, as well as organize my desk even better, but that's a never-ending process. All in all, I hope my experience has been helpful to you, so you see which mistakes can be avoided when you go on building your own studio, or at least you got inspired to create something yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new space I have here, and stay tuned for the desk setup video that comes out soon. See you guys, bye!